Election Commission of India issues advisory for transfer and posting of officers connected with assembly elections. Prime Minister Narendra Modi visits Gurudwara Rakabganj Sahib in Delhi, pays tributes. Chief Justice of India Sharad Arvind Bobde arrives at World Heritage Site KAZIRANGA National Park. Assam Chief Minister Sarbananda Sonowal awards scooters to meritorious girl students under Dr. Banikanta Kakoti Award. And India bags 9 medals including 3 golds at the Cologne Boxing World Cup. A very good evening, viewers. Welcome to the Northeast News Bulletin from the studios of DDK Guwahati. This is Ajanta Chaudhary, now with the details. The Election Commission of India has issued advisory to Assam, Kerala, Tamil Nadu, West Bengal and Puducherry for transfer and posting of officers connected with conduct of assembly elections to be held next year. ECI has advised that government officers directly connected with the conduct of elections must not be posted in her or his home district, while any officers who have been charged for any lapse in any election or election-related work in the past should not be assigned any election-related duty. Further, any officer who is due to retire within the coming 6 months should not be associated with any election-related duty. The ECI also said the officers posted on recommendation of the Commission during 2019 Lok Sabha elections may be exempted from the transfer policy. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today visited Gurudwara Rakabganj Sahib in New Delhi and paid tributes to the courageous Guru Tegh Bahadur, who made supreme sacrifice for a noble cause few centuries ago. Modi took to his Twitter handle and said that he felt extremely blessed as he and millions around the world are deeply inspired by the kindness of Shri Guru Tegh Bahadur. He said it is the blessings of the Guru Sahib that the country will mark the special occasion of the 400th Prakash Parv of Shri Guru Tegh Bahadur during NDA government's tenure. Modi urged to mark this blessed occasion in a historic manner and celebrate the ideals of Shri Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji. However, the sudden visit of Modi caught the Gurudwara authorities by surprise as the Prime Minister came at a short notice but did not cause any inconvenience to the devotees as there were no police arrangements or traffic barriers. Chief Justice of India Sharad Arvind Bobde arrives at World Heritage Site KAZIRANGA National Park. The CJI was awarded the Guard of Honor by the Golaghat administration at Geleki Field on his arrival by Special Indian Air Force chopper. After taking lunch at the Ayora Lodge, CJI S.A. Bobde visited the national park. The Chief Justice of India was welcomed by the Director of KAZIRANGA National Park, P. Shiv Kumar, Deputy Commissioner of Golaghat, Bibhas Chandra Modi, and Golaghat Superintendent of Police, Pushpa Raj Singh. The CJI was accompanied by Chief Justice of Guwahati High Court, N.K. Singh, during the trip. As per schedule, the CJI shall take a trip of the National Park on Elephant Safari on the 21st December morning. Chief Justice S.A. Bobde shall then head to Jorhat Roroya Airport, from where he shall fly to Mizoram. Assam Chief Minister Sarbananda Sonowal ceremonially handed over the keys of scooters to meritorious girl students under Dr. Banikanta Kakoti Award 2020 at Numali Jala Parade Ground, Amingaon, Kamrup today. Under the Pragyan Bharati scheme of Higher Education Department of the state government, each of the total 22,245 girl students of the state who secured first division in the higher secondary examination of 2020 will be given a scooter. An amount of over 144 crore rupees has been marked for this. Keeping in view the choice of the students, 22,034 petrol scooters and 211 numbers of electrical scooters have been allotted. Chief Minister Sonowal attributed the students as the future of Assam and advised them to study properly to build a better Assam in the future. Education Minister Dr. Himanta Biswa Sarma along with other dignitaries were present on the occasion. In an endeavor to address the inadequacies of capacity constraints and improve its model share in total freight freight ecosystem of the country, a long-term strategic plan called the National Rail Plan has been developed to plan infrastructural capacity enhancement along with strategies to increase modal share of the railways. The National Rail Plan will be a common platform for all future infrastructural, business and financial planning of the railways. Railways aims to finalize the final plan by January 2021. Some of the objectives of the plan are to create capacity ahead of demand by 2030, to assess the actual demand in freight and passenger sector, forecast growth of traffic in both freight and passenger year on year up to 2030, reduce transit time of freight substantially by increasing average speed of freight trains, and reduce overall cost of rail transportation by nearly 30% and pass on the benefits to the customers. Now we take a short break. We'll be back with more news. Stay tuned.
हमारा डेजर्ट आ गया पर हमारी चैंपियन नहीं आई अब तक।
बिल भरने के पहले तो आएगी ना।
So girls, क्या हो रहा है? बिल हो रहा है। चल अपना कार्ड दे। पिन दे।
RBI कहता है अपना पिन, OTP, CVV या इंटरनेट बैंकिंग पासवर्ड किसी को ना दे। ऑनलाइन बैंकिंग सिर्फ अपने ही कंप्यूटर, मोबाइल और सिक्योर नेटवर्क से करें। हाँ, ये खाने की चैंपियनशिप थी क्या? RBI कहता है जानकार बनिए, सतर्क रहिए।
घर की नारी कितनी जिम्मेदारी। मुन्ने का दूध, पिंकी की ड्रेस, दादी का गर्म पानी, दादू का जूस। आपकी जिम्मेदारी में हमारी भी है कुछ भागीदारी। आपके इस्तेमाल के प्रोडक्ट्स को हम देते हैं स्टैंडर्ड गुणवत्ता का प्रमाण, करते हैं मैन्युफैक्चरिंग की निगरानी, फैक्ट्री और मार्केट के सैंपल की नियमित जांच, ताकि आप पर न आए कोई आंच। आपसे ही तो है गारंटी खुशियों की
और ISI से मेरे परिवार की सुरक्षा की। जागो, ग्राहक जागो।
Welcome back to the Northeast News. Indian boxers produced comprehensive performances to end their campaign at the Cologne Boxing World Cup with 9 medals including 3 golds, 2 silver and 4 bronze. The 3 gold medals were bagged by Amit Pangal, Manish Amon and Simranjit Kaur as the Indian pugilists successfully ended their 67 days Europe training and competition campaign. 5 women and 8 men Indian boxers were registered to the Cologne Boxing World Cup following their strong preparations in Italy. India's super heavyweight boxer Satish Kumar secured a silver as he defeated France's Jamili Denis Moinze in the semis, while Sonia Lather 57 kg, Pooja Rani 75 kg, Gaurav Solanki 57 kg and Mohammad Husamuddin 57 kg claimed the bronze medal in their respective categories. The Sports Ministry has approved the inclusion of 4 indigenous games to be a part of Khelo India Youth Games 2021, scheduled to take place in Haryana. The games include Gatka, Kallaripayattu, Thangta and Malakhamba. Speaking about the decision, Union Minister of Youth Affairs and Sports, Kiren Rijiju, said there is no better platform than the Khelo India Games, where athletes of these games can compete, and in the coming years more indigenous sports will be added at the Khelo Games. The 4 selected games represent different parts of the country. Kallaripayattu has its origin from Kerala and has practitioners all over the world. Malakhamba, meanwhile, has been well known across India, with Maharashtra being the hotspots of this sport. Gatka originates from the state of Punjab, while Thangta, a Manipur martial arts passed into oblivion in the recent decades, is aspiring to receive national recognition with its inclusion in the Khelo India Youth Games 2021. Mizoram, the tiny state in the northeast corner of India, boasts of remarkable biodiversity as fish provides an important source of food for humans as well as play and has an important role in regulating ecosystems. Local NGO Ketum Branch Young Mizo Association led conservation of fish in Mizoram results in massive thrive of the Tor Putitora species. According to our correspondent, local travelers who crossed the Tuichang Bridge enjoyed feeding as large swarms of fish appeared along the riverbed. In the COVID update from the country, the recovery rate has improved to 95.51%, with more than 29,000 COVID patients recovering in the last 24 hours. As per data from the Health Ministry, the total number of recoveries has gone up to over 95,80,000. The actual caseload currently comprises only 3.04% of the total positive cases, which stands at over 1,31,000. Presently, the total number of active cases in the country is around 3,05,344. 2024. Currently, India's case fatality rate is at 1.45%, which is one of the lowest globally. With 341 deaths reported in the last 24 hours, the total death toll in the country stands at 1,45,477. In the corona update from the region, frontline Arunachal Pradesh has a caseload of 241 active cases, cured cases at 16,333, while total death toll stands at 55. In Manipur, there are 1,750 active cases. Cured cases account for 25,512 and the death toll 336. Meghalaya reports 557 active cases, while the discharge cases amounted to 12,531. Death toll remains at 133. Mizoram with 158 active cases, discharged 3,957 and the death toll 7. Nagaland has 538 active cases, 11,230 discharge cases, while the dead account for 73. Sikkim has 401 active cases, 5,037 cured cases, with a death toll at 123. Active cases in Tripura stands at 257, while the cured cases amount to 32,532, with the death toll remaining at 378. In the COVID update from the state, Health Minister Dr. Himanta Biswa Sarma in a tweet said 96 cases were detected out of a total of 19,990 tests conducted with a positivity rate of 0.48%. Meanwhile, with 108 patients discharged in the last 24 hours, the total number of discharged cases in the state now stands at 2,10,805. Currently, the total COVID positive cases is 2,15,346, out of which 3,526 account as active cases, while the total death toll stands at 1,012. For more, viewers can also watch our bulletins and other programs on our YouTube channel, DD News Guwahati. And to end the news, the headlines once again. Election Commission of India issues advisory for transfer and posting of officers connected with assembly elections. Prime Minister Narendra Modi visits Gurdwara Rakabganj Sahib in Delhi, pays tributes. Chief Justice of India Sharad Arvind Bobde arrives at World Heritage Site KAZIRANGA National Park. Assam Chief Minister Horbananda Khonwal awards scooters to meritorious girl students under Dr. Banikanto Kakoti Award. And India bags 9 medals, including 3 golds at the Cologne Boxing World Cup. And before taking leave, viewers are reminded to maintain physical distancing and frequently wash hands with soap or sanitizer. Remember to wear a mask properly and join the Mask Up India campaign by Doordarshan to defeat the pandemic. Mask Up India. And that brings us to the end of this evening's bulletin. Thank you for tuning in. Namaskar.